Okay. All right, I think we are back. And somebody in chat, let me know if you can hear us.
Have an ad.
Excellent. They can hear us. We're not
Yippee,
screaming
we're
into the
back.
void anymore. We are so back.
We are back.
Unfortunate pause here. I assume that we're just going to keep going. Even though we were kind of at the beginning of the runs.
I think we were, was it about a minute in, maybe? Well, not quite.
Yeah,
So,
something like that.
Yeah, so we still get to see most of the run, which is pretty fun.
Okay, seems like we are restarting.
Okay. We get to see the rosy jumps again. I really like that little piece of tech. I've got no idea how they figure out when to pause. It looks like black magic to me.
So there's two cues for it. You can either listen to the steps of the knight. If you're very quiet, you can hear them. Or you can look at the sprite of the knight and you see that he's not wiggling his low legs, but instead just standing still on the ground when he's actually in the air. And I know that FF looks for the visual and Mimi looks for the sound.
So basically, the reason for the rosy jump there, Sev, you mentioned that you don't want to trigger the bench as the save point. The actual trigger for that, there's a hitbox over the lamp specifically. So once you go past the lamp, that sets your save to the Dirtmouth bench, and so that's why they're trying to jump over the lamp specifically.
And the backup that
Remove the lamp. I hear ya.
the backup that FF was going for is just continuing as normal, and then you just save quit back to Dirtmouth and have to walk the little bit that you have to go back to KP. So it's not a lot of time loss, but it is, I think Mimi said 20 seconds faster.
Yep. And you also want your KP spawn to be set, because by having that as your respawn location, you don't have to get off a bench, and so then you can keep something known as bench storage. Otherwise, I think if you spawn on the bench, then you need to redo the setup to get your bench storage back.
Yes. And yes, we are still waiting for the runners to get ready again. It's normal that you're not seeing anything. We will get back to the races soon.
We're just admiring the beautiful artwork for a bit longer. Does anyone know who did this artwork?
I was just looking for someone of a signature, but I don't see anything. I don't know.
I am scrolling up. It's Lily.
Oh, amazing.
They have on Twitter. Or X.
Drawn by Mars.
I am not sure if this is updated or not.
Okay.
I don't think it is. Twitter for the 9 years.
Does anybody know what Scattered and Lost is? I've been looking at this for the past couple of weeks and I still have no clue. Can someone explain that one to me, please?
I wish I could.
Isn't it the Celeste mod?
Okay.
I think it is.
Because I know that Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, it
'Cause
is.
I know
Yes, it
that
is. Yes.
I've not seen that before. So is that Celeste mod in Hollow Knight?
Yes, exactly. So
Mhm.
in Bretta's hut, um, instead of having Bretta and her beautiful diary, you enter a bunch of different rooms that are designed like Celeste mods. So you have your Celeste dash, you have the moving platforms, you have the dream blocks, you have the switches that Celeste has. It's absolutely amazing. It's insane. Where I still have no idea how they even managed to make that. I mean, it's a lot of fun. It's kind of difficult platforming, but it is very fun. And I think that's just a race of this Celeste platforming.
So
That sounds
that
really
was in a
fun.
Plando.
Yes, that was in
Yeah, it should be fun.
Plando last year
Two,
or two
was it
two
last
years
year or the
ago.
year before? Yeah. I think it might
Time
have
is
been
fake.
2
It's
years
insane.
ago. Right? A couple of the other categories on here are Silk Song categories, so that's why I was wondering if that was something to do with Silk Song.
Yep.
Um,
Okay, last year's Plando. Okay, okay. Time isn't
that's last
absolutely
year's.
completely fake.
It's just mostly fake.
I mean, Hollow Knight is 9 years old. When did that happen?
About 9 years ago, I reckon.
Apparently. Did either of you play the year it came out or even the year after?
No,
I did not know.
I think I would qualify as a Zoomer if I was a speedrunner. I've only been playing for about 2 years.
Oh, I see. Extremely zoomer.
I started my first Hollow Knight playthrough in like 2020. Then I got lost in Crossroads. I gave
Yep.
up and never played it until like 2023.
That makes a lot of sense.
And now how many hours do you have in it, Jazz?
An undisclosed amount of hours.
My claim to fame is that I recently, as in about a week ago, beat Path of Pain for the first
Oh,
time
let's go.
Nice.
after months of suffering through Silksong. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go back to Hollow Knight, and the first thing I'm going to do is Path of Pain because what could possibly go wrong?
So what you're saying is that Silksong made you better at Hollow Knight?
Silksong made me worse at both Hollow Knight and Silksong. So it was a out of the frying pan into the fire kind of situation that I voluntarily put on myself.
Yeah, if you can survive Silksong, then Hollow Knight is easy.
I really,
Oh, hey, there
yeah.
we go.
I'm back.
And we're bang.
We're so back.
I do enjoy how Mimi's menu is just those 3 broken Steel Soul files.
Dedication.
Hmm.
She's just not giving up. Surely one day, soon, she'll beat Steel Soul.
You like to see the perseverance, don't you?
Okay, runners are getting counted down, so we will be starting very soon. Back to KP, as if we hadn't seen it in a few minutes.
KB people arrive.
Yippee. Oh, the background is not the correct one. This is still NKG % relay race. I think we just...
There we go. Thank
There
you,
we go.
restreamer, but the restreamer.
Pet the restreamer. And we are back at KP.
Apparently, chat has no sound. Like game sound, you mean? Okay, there we go.
And looks like the timers are the same. Might be very well synced, but I'm
Timer sync.
not sure.
Mm.
February 19, 4.5. And February
Fastest
25.
KP ever seen. Fastest KP ever seen.
They're like 6 seconds apart.
The sync is amazing. And
Hope
here
that
we
the
are at
jumps
Elbert
won't
again.
break the stream again.
There we go. We see Hollow Knight standing in the air, and FF got it. The respawn at KP door. Very well done. They both got it very quickly.
Mm.
And since we just did this a minute ago, we have to do it again because we still don't want this respawn point. So the safe quit was to give us bench storage, which was going to help us do a lot of other cool things along the way, like get fast fall, like get inventory storage when we open our inventory while being in a transition.
Amy kind of struggling with the airwalk.
Mm. There we go.
Got it,
There
huh?
we go. Nice, let's go.
Very
Okay.
nice.
On the screen, we're going to see him falling very quickly, even quicker than the camera is trying to catch up.
This is the map, which we need because they're both first-time runners and they need some guidance.
And here's the first out of bounds that we're seeing. So with bench storage, we are able to open our inventory in the load, and instead of the game sending us into the next room like we're supposed to, it keeps us in between the two rooms. So we fall outside of the room. And since the transition, the hitbox for the transitions kind of sticks out of the room, we can hit the transition without being actually inside the room. So we're going to see a lot of this where we see the edge of a room while we are falling down. This is just us trying to find the next transition. This allows for a much, much faster traversal. As you can see, FF just skipped that whole entire room.
It does mean, like we mentioned earlier, that there's a lot of blind movement in this, which requires a lot of skill.
Hi, Hornet. Now we're coming to Epogo room. Otherwise, an NMG, a very difficult room with a difficult skip. Here, we can just use the transition, fall down outside of the room, and we are in the transition that we want to be in. There we go. GG Epogo.
Yeah. That's
And
how
now
you do
for the
Epogo with glitches.
now for the actually hardest trick in the run is itemless Mantis Pogo. We need to go up to Claw. We have nothing. We have no dash. We have no items, and we need to go up. We need to the Mantis Yo to behave. Very well done by FF. Let's see if Mimi also gets lucky with her Mantises. Very well done, both of them. That is extremely difficult, and if you kill the Mantis, you have to do the airwalk jumps that we saw at the beginning that they did with Elderbug to get up, because otherwise there's no way for us to get up. We did a quick
Another
early
nice little bit of
control.
tech that, yeah. I was just going to say that. So that's been patched out on later patches. So yeah, the little flying mantis can hit you out of the pickup screen, which is very handy. It saves quite a lot of time, doesn't it?
Yes, absolutely. And instead of safe quitting and going back to our bench like an MG runs would do, we are doing a quick detour and getting Dash Master, which is, especially for glitched runs, a very handy charm because it allows us to down dash, which we will see later is very, very helpful to get control in certain situations where the game would otherwise not give us control. Now they're able to go back to KP and be on their merry way. We're taking a very unusual path. Usually in most NMG speedruns, you will get Dash first and then go to Claw. We're doing the exact other way around. We're getting Claw first, and now that we have Claw, we're going to go get Dash. You might have noticed we did not pick up VS, so we cannot go through the normal entrance into Green Path. Instead, we are going through Howling Cliffs, which we can go up to and then drop down into Green Path.
A little bit of tech that you saw then when they opened the lore tablet, that was to remove the transition storage, because during transition storage you can't do anything like with nail, and they needed to have the nail so that they could do the spike pogos to go and pick up Fury.
We saw a quick hazard respawn there. We will see it later again, which lets us teleport where we need to be in Howling Cliffs. And some more out of bounds movement to skip all of the huge large rooms that we don't want to see.
So what Mimi is doing now is she's intentionally getting hit by all the flies on the way, so that will trigger the Fury of the Fallen charm, which gives you, I think it's 1.5 times nail damage, something along those lines.
Yes. And because we still have bench storage, so the game thinks we are on a bench, we can equip and unequip charms. And for some reason, equipping charms will heal you to full. So we'll see Mimi overcharming Dashmaster, which will heal her. So she has full HP Fury, she has on Fury, but as full HP, so if she does get hit, she doesn't die in one hit. Which is very helpful since we are fighting Hornet without VS. That was a very clean
Very nice fight. Yep.
Nice fight from us as
And
well.
FF. Yeah.
And now we finally have dash, so we can move a tiny bit faster.
Mimi is about 1 second ahead here.
We are doing something that's called dash storage. By dashing and then pausing, we store the speed of the dash, which allows us to just keep dashing infinitely until we hit a transition, which makes us go new. Same thing here again.
It looks so silly. I'm a big fan.
Go Rob. Thank you for the 48 months, Gustin. Meow.
Our next stop is going to be the stack station down here. We have not hit the lever, so we cannot go just down, which means we need to, again, go out of bounds in this room and just go on the outside of the room. If you cannot go in the inside, just go outside.
Who needs levers when you've got out of bounds?
Exactly. Speaking of levers, the next run that we will be seeing after the AG run is going to be Kronk. Flip all the levers, so stay tuned for that. If you do want to see FF hitting that lever.
That it's definitely worth it. It's a very fun category to watch.
Absolutely. It does Path of Pain, so what more do you want?
Mm.
Now, Grozmother, we also don't want to fight her, so instead we're going on the outside of the room. Just go above her. Easy peasy, doesn't bother her. A very fun tech is that we can dive with glitches. You see Mimi, she's on the bottom of Blue Lake and dashing along the bottom. Just don't worry, the knight can breathe on the water. They're fine, they're fine.
Lore accurate. Lore accurate.
Exactly. The next few minutes
they're on their
is
way.
going to be picking up Dreamnail. That's going to be sadly very NMG.
We've got to pray for good Dreamplat RNG. Oh, Jazz, your save on the Dreamplats was, yeah, that was a very impressive save.
I'm gonna have to watch that back.
Yeah, it was
I
good.
clenched so hard.
We were panicking in comms a little bit. So they pick up Dreamnail
Dreamnail
because
time.
Dreamnail lets you do a whole lot of fun glitches, I believe. And they'll need Dreamgate as well
Yes,
later.
we will need Dreamgate. You also do need Dreamnail to Dreamnail NKG, but it is mainly used for
Yeah.
a lot of cool glitches.
I thought
Now
going
you
for
might be
Ream
wondering-
Dash.
Very cool. You might be wondering, we are getting Dreamnail and we're talking about Dreamgate, but Dreamgate is at 900 essence. Which Dream Warriors are we going to kill? The answer is 0. Not actually the number 0, but the enemy 0. We're going to be killing a bunch of zeros at the same time.
That is such a fantastic pun. I'm so glad that 0 is the one they fly.
Mimi still being 1 second ahead here.
Nice.
Very close
FF
run.
getting that spear skip.
So what Mimi is setting up is room dupes. We're going to try to load 2 rooms at the same time. And yeah, the game looks a bit broken, as you can see. You can see nothing. Mimi is navigating through a few rooms. It looks very chaotic. We'll be seeing 0 just in a bit.
And I think the idea is they go for 11 zeros, I believe, is the
Yes, I
ideal.
believe that's the number.
And
Yes.
that will give them, yeah, it'll give them 1100 essence, which will enable them to go back to Seer and pick up Dream Gate. And that was at 900 essence that they need for that, wasn't
Yes.
it?
Yes, exactly. So right now we have 2 rooms loaded at the same time, but the game treats each boss as a separate room. So according to the game, Mimi has 3 rooms loaded, and once she's hopefully defeated 0 without dying,
Mimi on scary. Nice.
is exactly.
Very
She's going to
good.
go back out and into the room a few times, and every time the game tries to load the boss room, it's going to add onto the number of rooms that are loaded. Don't ask me why, game is weird, but it's going to end up with 11 zeros. Quick sound warning. This is... I think we have sound for FF, but yes. If you have headphones on, beware. And suddenly we have a lot of
Very loud.
essence.
Clean FF lane. Clean Seraph lane from FF as well.
And now they can both talk to Seer and get their rewards.
We've got some math puns going on in the chat. I approve.
We're also doing a quick early control so we can skip the animation of the vessel fragment because it is very slow and we don't want to stick around. Now we have Dreamgate. We have our damage that we need. We need nothing more except maybe summon the troop. That seems kind of important. So we are going to go back to Howling Cliffs and summon the troop.
That is a core part of this run, yes.
The goal of
So
the
the goal
category
of
is
this
to
category
kill
is to,
Nightmare Grim.
yep, with not all of the glitches in this one, but most of them.
Yes.
Stepping slightly ahead here, actually. Very slightly.
Oh, interesting. Seems to have had a better zero fight. We've seen in the previous NMG runs that we had to collect a bunch of flames. That was basically all of the run collecting flames. That's not what we're going to do here. We're going to see Mimi doing the hazard respawn again. By dropping inventory dropping in the transition, it just spawns us at the different respawn point because reasons.
The game thinks that you're in a different spot, I think, because something to do with the way that you fall through the transition. And it respawns you in an optimal place for this run.
Yes.
Mimi has summoned the troop now.
And the only thing remaining is to actually get to NKG because, fun fact, you do need 6 flames to fight Troopmaster Grim, but Nightmare King Grim is just always hiding behind a wall in his tent. In vanilla game, the wall would just not open if you don't have 9 flames. But we have glitches. We don't care about walls. We were just gonna go see NKG. First, we are starting a room dupe again.
That's really interesting about NKG always being present. I didn't know that. Because when I watched the tutorial, I was like, how did you get to NKG? I didn't really understand that part. So thanks for that explanation.
Yeah. So first, we actually need Grimchild. We still don't have the charm, which is why we are having a little disco in Dirtmouth. And here's NKG. We
Where
cannot
Grim
fight
is
him yet.
sleeping.
We cannot fight NKG just yet because we don't even have the Grim Charm, and we do need to have that equipped. The game checks for that, weirdly, but not for the flames. And we also don't want to fight NKG just yet because here's just not a good place to fight him. There's too many things around. We're gonna have to travel a bit. We're going to be doing a lot of room dupes, which are a quick way to get into Fungal, where there's a lot of acid and a lot of exploding jellies, which do a lot of damage, even to NKG, not just to the little knight.
Even NKG can't match the power of the Uma.
Exactly. Here we see the first signs of a bit of jelly and electricity. And now we are teleporting back. We set a dream gate right in front of NKG. We're not going to see anything. That's okay. Mimi is doing blind movement. And she dream nailed NKG, starting the fight. And at the same time, she's still in the room in Fog Canyon.
Okay.
Which means that NKG is going to spawn right here, where it's very safe to fight them. Luckily, we have Dreamgate Invulnerability. We're not going to take damage. But NKG, sadly, is going to take just a little bit. That's the first phase done. And GG's, that was NKG. Amazing fight.
GG. Yeah, so that's how you beat NKG. Easy peasy.
If you're struggling with NKG, just do this. Just do this. Just summon an Uma and kill them in one hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna see the same thing for FF?
Yep. He's got the backup Uma.
Yo,
There we go.
GG's.
GG.
Very
Clean
nice.
kill.
Very good runs for both runners.
Amazing runs, yeah. glitches are
It's pretty
difficult.
close. There's only 11
there's
seconds in
so
it.
many.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, really close. Yo, very close.
Whoa. 1 second in
Bruh.
it? Amazing.
Yeah, that was really close. Amazing
Very
run.
close.
Gonna be absolute cinema for the last round.
It's going to be very close.
And the last round only takes about 5 minutes, I think. I think world record is actually less than 3 minutes.
Yes.
So every
yes,
second counts.
absolutely. And in both glitched runs, there's a lot of things that can go wrong, so it's going to be tense.
A lot of places where you can soft lock, or get into like infinite loads or fall out of bounds, or yeah. But yeah, those Mimi and FF made that look really easy. I promise it is absolutely not. There is a lot of skill and a lot of practice that just went behind all of that.
Exactly. The next run is going to be all glitches.
Yes. All the categories.
I think FF and Mimi are going to join us.
Yes, they're in waiting.
I don't know who can pull them in.
I was gonna say I don't know how to do this. I'm sorry.
I think that we don't have the rights to do that.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Gigi.
Hello.
Gigi.
I was sure I was gonna die to 0 there.
That was so scary.
That was kind of scary, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Let me
I
just
was
get my
terrified.
calculator and see what's my actual final time.
Those were so clean runs from both of you. They were so close to each other. I think we ended up with a second and a half of difference.
Oh
So
boy.
amazing.
Very
Amazing.
close on the entire run. Very cool.
Yeah, that was
Wait, this is BB.
Yo!
Nice.
Yo!
GGPV.
Nice.
Gigi. Nice.
1609. If I can math, it's 1609, which is like 15-second PB, something like that.
Oh, that was a low
Wow,
16.
amazing.
Oh,
Is that
nice.
2 PBs then? Seb, did you get
No,
a PB
no.
in your race?
Oh. Yeah, I remember that.
Yes, if it had counted, that would have been PV, yeah.
Nice.
Beth, what was your final time?
It's
6 second.
47-16, I think.
Yeah, your final time was 47-16
Yes.
and
So-
8.18.
Did you have a 103.25 something? What was that? What was the decimal?
Now my time should be a 16:09.
I mean the final time. The
You
final
have
time.
24.
Oh, the final time is 103.25. My final time.
25.
Point what? What was the decimal on it? Anyway, yeah, no, that was so close. That was I was so sad when I missed the NKG kill, but we both missed the NKG kill, so it kind of
Yeah, I did like the
evened out.
first balloon kill.
It's such a difficult kill. Yeah, but
Yeah, the first
yeah,
one, it's also RNG, I think, because it depends. Like on some attacks, you can't get that, right?
I think most you can. If it's an uppercut, you can. But yeah, my little self promo is I made a guide for this category, so if you think it's cool, then go play some NMS. It's fun.
Keyed in Hollow Knight.
I watched it.
Are there
Okay,
any
they look very
questions from chat for the runners?
Yeah, I think Sev already said that, but like, if you're interested in MMS, this is like probably the best category you can start with. Like,
Mhm.
Yes.
if you're interested in like going to any percent in MMS, Well, okay, technically this is no longer true, but if you're interested in going 20% MMS, it's exactly the same category as this one until you get Dreamgate, and then you just do something different at the end. But really, it's also great practice if you want to go 20% and MMS. And there's the great tutorial by Mimi, so if this interests you, just this is the go-to category in my opinion.
Yes, and as someone who had not done glitches before watching the tutorial and just tried it, it is very doable. It's very fun and a very well explained tutorial. Yeah,
Yeah.
run glitches.
That, oh my gosh, the before the restart, oh my gosh, I could I think I sat there for like a minute trying to get the first airwalk jump. Oh my god. So
Before
bad.
the restart, I mean, it's bad that happened, but honestly, I'm so glad that we got to restart because I got the airwolf jump, but I got the hard save in dirt mode, so I was like, you know the feeling when you enter the save file again and you're sitting on dirt mode bench.
It was good for both of you to restart, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oof. But that was a fun run. I got the first try route, which was pretty cool. But
Same. No,
the
I got-
zero mess was not as fun.
Did I get first try or second try, Rube? I don't remember. Well, whatever.
I was saying this earlier. I think it's kind of funny how when you're new, dupes look so overwhelming and scary, but when you've had enough experience with them, that's the easy part of the run. The
Yes.
early game is the hard part.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
So
100%.
much can
I
go
mean,
wrong in early game.
you can do the safe strats in early game, and then the early game it's fine. I think like the only mandatory hard thing is Mantis Pogo, right?
Yeah.
Everything else, like the hard start you can get around, but like when you start to go for like good times and sort of high level, early game is so much more brutal than the dupes.
Yeah.
Like
Especially
incredibly
if you're
much more brutal.
trying like Fury Zero or something. Oh my god.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm so glad
Is
that
that a
you.
thing?
Yes. Unfortunately, yes. It's a lot
Terrifying.
faster. It saves a bunch.
It's a lot more
Okay,
terrifying.
I should not say that, but like I'm so glad that the new 20% route doesn't have zero.
Yeah.
But like then on the other hand, if you do optimally, then you have Hornet dupe, and
That's worse.
that's
Maybe.
worse than zero. Yeah, that's worse than
No,
Fury
it's
Zero,
definitely
like
worse.
by a margin.
Trying to think of anything else that happened.
Jasmine, as someone who had not seen the run before, what was the thing that surprised you the most? Anything that stuck out?
Everything. I was so clueless most of the time.
So Seb was telling me that NKG is just hiding in the tent in Dirtmouth the whole time, and I didn't know that, and I thought that was
Yep.
really interesting.
You just can't get there unless you have no clip. There's a wall in the way.
You know, or just play the game how Team Cherry intended.
Yeah,
It's also
yeah.
an option.
Is it really though?
That has some interesting lore implications, though. The idea that like NKG and Troop Master are separate entities, but yeah.
And Sleeping Dream, they're two different dreams.
You know, NKG
Yeah,
was just above
right?
the arena at the start. Do you think that has lore implications as well?
Definitely.
Always
I'm
lurking.
gonna have to think on it, but yeah.
We're going to have to ask Mossbag.
Okay, I think we're starting with the. Yeah, we're starting with the next round.
All glitches.
All glitches.
So we'll hand it over to you.
Yes.
Have fun, everyone.
Have fun. GG.
GG's, bye.
Bye. Okay, so Mimi, where do we start with this run? Do you want to?
Okay, so yeah, this is main menu storage. The the runners have overlapped the kind of menus on top of each other there, so that they can select two different file types. So first, they're going to select a Godhome file, Godseeker file, to start in Godseeker mode. But that isn't what you wanted, where you want to be, because then you're stuck in Godhome. So instead, they now click a different file so that they get sent to Dirtmouth after, or sorry, not Dirtmouth, King's Pass. And now they have all the stuff from a Godseeker file, but they're back in Cliffs. We do have a
Here we do.
route difference between the runners here.
All right, Cheeky doesn't do.
There's a somewhat-ish new trick that we call Motto Clip that is used. It helps you get no clip very early into the run, and Scorpio is going to be using that to sort of get to move around faster and get to the Grim Lantern faster, whereas Jiggy will not be doing that.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing about Motoclip is that it's load dependent in some way that is not very understood yet.
Yeah.
And so I think for Cheeky is very inconsistent.
Mm-hmm.
And so they don't really go for it.
Yeah. One thing you'll notice is that the runners are basically equipping a ton of charms right away. Similar to how we did this in the NMS run, they have bench storage so that they can just equip charms as they go, except they have a lot more charms to put on, so the menuing is actually really difficult, especially for controller players, I've heard.
No, Scorp. Scorp is a bit too high. Okay, good.
Saved it. Nice.
Yeah, because I don't know much you heard about like airwalk and no clip movement, because there's not much no clip movement in NKG and MMS, but basically they are floating around. But even when you're floating, there are sort of two options. The game may be thinking that you are in there, or the game may be thinking that you are grounded. And if you're grounded, you can do a lot of nice things, such as jumping. But if, as Cheeky now, the game thinks they are in the air, and so they can't jump. They only have one dash, or they only have one wings, because that's how it works when you're in the air.
Oh.
And yeah, okay, saved.
What happened here? Oh no. Seems like
Oh no, what
Scorp
happened to
is
Scorp?
I think does Scorp have some sort of Oh, I'm not sure what's happening here.
Yeah, I was watching Cheeky's side, so I'm not sure.
I saw Scorp had some sort of, it looked like a soft lock, but maybe it was a hard lock, I don't know.
We need the replay.
Yeah, we need
But
the
unfortunately.
replay of what happened there.
Is Scott playing with English? Is that what I just saw?
Yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
matter in this run because you have, I think, 0 text.
Okay.
It should be actually like 0 text you have to mash through. Like, there's, I don't know, charm text, but nothing that you have to actually mash through. So it doesn't matter the language.
Well, it seems like Scorp needed to restart, unfortunately. So, but what you see on Cheeky's side is they need a way to get invuln so they can actually fight NKG. But in order to do that, you kind of need, the way we get it normally is with a map, but the runners aren't buying maps in this run. So instead, they're going to use transition storage with a thing that you can get rid of transition storage with. In this case, it is, or I think you can get control back after you interact with, and it lets you interact with transition storage. In this case, it's a random sign in KP, which happens to do that. And by closing that text, they can cancel the dream gate and to get invuln.
Okay, let's see if Chiki can get the shiny new quick kill that I think was discovered like a week and a half ago, something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Find.
I think because of this race, people started looking into how to kill NKG very fast, and they found a new way to kill him faster. I am actually not sure exactly how it works, but I know there's been like interest in this quick kill specifically. But I think Cheeky missed it because oh, and they have to sit through all three balloons.
The NKG doesn't take. Oh,
Oh no,
GG.
Scorp.
The NKG doesn't
Right.
take nail damage in the balloon form, I don't think.
Really?
Yeah,
in the
so
spell damage.
yeah, I think the
No.
strat is the idea is the usual one to have you know
sure
enough
what's the
soul like to
phrase.
deal damage with the nail before and then have
Yeah,
enough
it's fine, it's
soul in the
fine.
balloon to shriek NKG to
Yeah,
death and to skip some
fate.
I'm not
some things.
sure why Scorp is
Why is-
restarting again.
Especially when you're
Yeah,
the
why
king
is Curve
of the
doing
West.
MMS again?
I'm not sure. I think you could just get
I mean,
Motoclip again, right?
Oh no,
But
he
he was the
can't
best
because
one
he used
with
the
Motoclip.
Dream Gate.
No, well, like, yes.
Oh, you
thought
only get
that
one
he-
essence.
You only get one essence from the GH MMS.
Ah, yeah. Huh.
No.
Sucks.
That is rough.
Why is there Buffy explode on Chiki's side?
No. An unfortunate way for the runs to happen here, but
Yeah,
that's what
no,
happens
this
when you
sucks.
play with glitches. Sometimes you get burned, I guess.
Yeah,
Things can go catastrophic very easily.
Mm. I was watching
yeah,
your NMMS tutorial, Mimi, and the explanations of like all the ways that you can soft lock. There's so many. I was like,
Yeah, you
wow,
have
okay.
to be very careful. Hopefully Scorp can get this done. What happened last time, I believe, is Scorp did not cancel the Dream Gate early enough. So you need to mash through that text to actually cancel the Dream Gate, and that didn't happen. So the Dream Gate went through using the essence and kind of ruining the run. I wonder if it's faster to actually go get an essence than to restart.
but how would you get like
Like
the Dream Tree in
the
Cliffs?
cliffs, I guess. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. But also I get Scorp, like it's a lot of stress. Okay, this looks good.
There we go. Nice.
Okay, you also got the airwalk.
Nice. Yeah, that landing that is very difficult, by the way. That's
Yes.
probably 1 frame. I'm not sure. It might be 2 frames to actually get
Might
that.
be. Yeah, it's definitely not more than 2.
But with the down dash, it's pretty fast, so it might only be 1.
Yeah.
I know Scorp was talking about the quick kill at one point. I don't know if he actually learned it, but I do know he was talking about it in stream once, so we'll see.
Yeah, I think
Do you
he
know
at
if
least
it's
tried to
similar
learn it,
to
but
the
I don't
quick kill?
know.
I'm wondering if it's similar to the quick kill that you see in NMG runs, because I've watched some Pantheon 5 stuff where they get a very quick kill on Grim with a lot of shrieks. and like a damage tank, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be Shriek related. I think it might be. Huh. Interesting. Oh, didn't want to see that. I guess we're trying not to cycle too fast so that we can get the full kill.
Nice. Because you don't want to end up with no soul and multiple balloons.
Yeah, that's the worst outcome. GG Scorp.
So there you go, chat. You can beat NKG in less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, I would say that learning this run is easier than learning an MMS, like NKG and MMS.
Yes, but it is also
It
very
looks
volatile.
Which is hard.
scary.
Yeah. It is. It's still a lot. It's still very scary, but it's just like it's faster to learn because
Yeah.
it's a lot shorter, like 5 minutes instead of 15. But still, I mean, it's not easy, and there's like as you can see, there's a lot that can go wrong.
Mm-hmm. GG's to all the runners. It was a close race.
It was
From
really
start to
close the
end.
whole way through. Very exciting. Yeah.
Okay, so I think we're about to have a quick interview with the runners. Hi, GG.
Hello. Hello.
GG.
Thank you.
That was very unfortunate, Scorp.
Yeah.
Oh, this one is brutal. This one is brutal. Everything
It
that
is.
never happened during practice happened here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just fate, I fear.
Yeah.
Was the
So-
reason that you were resetting because of Essence? That's what we guessed.
First time I reset because I fat finger my other pause button because I was using today for the airwalk jumps in random day and I forgot that I still hadn't turned my computer off. So I fat fingered that and then I got walking
No.
storage and I couldn't move. And the second time I didn't complete the dream. I completed the dream gate, so I didn't have essence, so I kept to getting wound in KP again. So I had to do the MMS all over again.
Yeah.
None of this has ever happened to me before, by the way.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
you were just showcasing what happens with the glitches when they don't go exactly right. So
Yeah.
very educational for chat.
People were looking.
Appreciate that.
Oh, no. This one's hard. This one's really hard.
Yeah.
Also, I heard something happened to Cheeky.
Yeah, I think when I tried to dream nail the crawled, I just couldn't, or I got hit and then I couldn't go down for some reason. So I had to
Going in
restart.
KP,
but
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was also unfortunate.
So we were a little bit curious about how the quick kill is supposed to go. Can you explain that, Cheeky?
So basically what Fabio found is that instead of just C-dashing off the platform where you normally appear at in NKG Dream, you can go a little bit up, and then if you down dash and dash slash, you can get ground actually. So you can deal a lot more damage because you can just follow NKG around while he's on the floor. So you can do a lot more grace slashes, dash slashes. And I think Scorp, you like one of the strategy to dream nail even, or like not dream nail actually. I'm confused, but like yeah, you can just deal a lot more damage, and then when he's doing the pillar attack at the end, you cyclone to get him into a bats, and then you can just one cycle with like a dash slash into the balloon and then like 8 tricks. That's if you get optimal RNG and everything goes well. But if you don't get that, you can still 2 cycle and it's really fast and it's pretty consistent. Even more consistent than the old strats, like what you could do before 2 cycle was not pretty hard, and here it's way easier. So yeah, that's basically the idea. Just get ground and deal a lot of damage.
That's very cool.
It sounds very complicated.
Fabio said he took something like 6 hours or more to finally get a setup that worked.
Oh wow.
Oh god.
Yeah, like
That's
6-7 hours,
dedication.
something like that.
No, don't do that.
Fabio the goat.
But yeah, Fabio is really goated for this.
How much does this save? Like,
I think
Optimal
one
two-
cycle saves like 10 seconds. I think Fabio timed it like over like learned the world record, it was like 10 seconds faster.
wow.
Like
the current world
optimal if you
record
get
doesn't have
Yeah, of
the-
course. But still, it's still like a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. So yeah, it's pretty huge. As far as huge for NKGIG can be.
It's a very short category.
Yeah. Short but
The
punishing.
10 seconds is massive when your run is only 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's it for NKG glitch set relay race. I hope you had fun. I had a lot of fun. And
Thank you, FF, for organizing this.
Yeah,
It's very
massive shout
fun.
out to the FF
Yeah.
for organizing all this.
yeah, I think we can go on for the next run, and I will see you in a few minutes because I'm running on to the next run. So
Good luck, FF.
thanks.
Good
Good
luck.
luck.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Yeah. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Can you hear me now? Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kronk Percent. I am joined by Quadapine, the one and
Hello.
only. This is probably in my top 2 speedrunning categories that are named after movies in some way, shape, or form. But I don't know if it beats Ghostbusters. I haven't decided. But this is Kronk Percent. If you are unfamiliar with the Emperor's New Groove or the Hollow Knight speedrunning category, Kronk Percent is the speedrun where you pull all the levers. There's 57 levers in Hollow Knight. The last one being halfway through Path of. So our runners will be doing a lot of things kind of akin to True Ending, but you almost get a little bit of a completionist sense of the map because there's levers in so many places. So it's a really fun and interesting category, and I'm excited for this.
Yeah, so I think there's 63 levers total. There are 56 in the overworld, and 7 in White Palace.
That makes sense.
Yep.
I don't know the numbers anymore. I'm washed.
You're lost. Sky, I vaguely remember them from when I ran this.
Oh, that's where the 57 came from. It came from the Zote speedrun earlier. God.
Oh, right. Great. Hi, Ria. Yeah, this category started in 2021, right? Because of Quacksilver.
Mm-hmm.
Based on the levers and the cronking.
And the cronking.
And it's kind of funny because the end of the route is a bit anticlimactic. We end in like room 2 of Path of Pain. We don't even finish it.
Yeah.
But it's still a great run. You visit, like most of the map, as Nick said. And specifically, it's reversible levers, so we don't count Godhome lever, the one that like you unlock after Pantheon 4.
Oh yeah, no, that one doesn't count. That one, I think there was a whole argument of that's an orb, not a lever.
Yeah, exactly.
And
There's
then
some debate, but we don't count that.
the elevators, right? Like the elevators in like City of Tears, right? Those don't count because those are repeatable. These are just all of the one-time levers, but it also includes levers that NPCs can pull, including the Mantis out after you defeat the Mantis Lords.
Yep, that's a funny one.
It is funny because you do not actually witness the lever opening, you just witness it closing several times. And then if you like walk in, the counter for however many levers you have open counts as soon as that guy like bows to you load the room. It's just kind of silly.
Well, the good news is it makes mana souls required, and that room has in itself like maybe like 7 levers or something. It's pretty stacked room.
It's pretty stacked. Anyone who's ever done a lever rando can clearly say that like Mantis Lord's area is stacked. But for anyone who might just be tuning in, this is part of the Hollow Knight community's 9-year anniversary. This is Meme Day, so we are focusing on category extensions, and in this case, a modded run, actually. This is probably the most popular run on the modded boards, I'm pretty sure. At least it used to be.
I think so too. There's also All Georocks, which uses the same mod for tracking Georocks instead of tracking levers.
There's just significantly more Georocks.
You'll see a little counter top left of Rekka's stream, and then bottom left of FF's. Currently at 0 levers. It's going to be slow to start off with. We'll get 1 in Ancestral Mound, then 1 in Green Buff. And then things will kind of ramp up once we get to like City, there's a bunch in City. Peak, there's a bunch in Peak. And then Mana Souls, of course. No, I don't know the route fully because it's changed since I ran it last year. I'm a bit surprised that they didn't open Crossroads tag, so I'm kind of curious to see how that works out. It might be a reverse Blue Lake kind of deal.
We will see what this run is. This is a lot of meme categories like got a big either were invented around 2021 or became popular around that time. There was a huge influx of meme runners, including Quado and I, at that point in time. Quado a much better meme runner than I ever was, but like I'm gonna count myself because I witnessed it.
Yeah, there was a
was
lot happening that
largely-
day, including like the board split. So
Yeah.
like on the boards, 1221 was combined with current patch at the time. So like current patch runners weren't as incentivized to like go for top times. There was also I think 1.5 released that year.
Yes.
Which is now like 90% of current patch runners play on it.
Yeah, a whole lot was happening all at once. 1.5 released, we had the patch split between 1221 and later patches, which just encouraged a lot more competition. And there was just a really big, thriving category extension community. So a lot of, and like a very inventive person coming up with categories named Quacksilver, and she is the meme duchess, and that is for a reason. And when all of these categories like came to light, when all these categories came to light, they all looked very, very different. So a lot of times when I look at categories like this, I'm often thinking of what this category looked like back in 2021, and now it's completely different. These runs have been optimized so much, and honestly, it's awesome.
I think a world record back in the day was like a 120 something.
That sounds
now,
right.
I think it's like a 106 or something. I'm pretty sure Rekka has a world record as of recently. It was somewhere around a 106.
Alright, both runners picking up Soul Catcher as they should.
Yeah, we're about to get our first lever off the run. It's important.
Very exciting.
Moment. Yep.
Should I be shouting "pull the lever, Kronk" before every single lever, or?
Well, considering it's two runners and like they're gonna be hitting them at different times, there's our Kronk.
There's
Maybe
our
not.
Kronk.
But for the first one, yeah.
Well, they already pulled it, so I'm gonna do the second one.
Okay. It's too late.
Maybe the last one. We'll see. We'll see. I have to channel my inner Yzma.
Yeah, in terms of the run, since we need White Palace, we do need 1800 Essence. We saw runners full kill False Knight. We're going to be coming back to Failed Champ later. For that 300 Essence. Also, I believe they're going to be using City Crests again to City. Hopefully that comes true.
Hopefully. Otherwise, you're just a liar.
A filthy liar. When I ran this, it was true ending shade skip into City. But
Yeah.
times have changed. We don't like doing
Times?
cool skips anymore, so...
We don't like doing true. These kids these days, they don't know cool skips anymore. All they know is eyeballed or hot chip and lie.
I feel like a lot of categories have had trending shade skip routed out of them. Maybe that's a lie.
So the title, for those in chat asking about the glitch chat set relay, the title is not updated. If there are any mods available that are able to
Really?
update
Mods
the
say that.
title, that would be great. But what what we are watching right now is Kronk %, which is pulling all the levers. The glitch set relay was the event before this, which was NKG %, in no major glitches, no main menu storage, and all glitches, with a runner doing part of that. So that was interesting. Check the VOD for that if you did not get.
Glad we got to see FF doing Dude Pogo, or however you call it.
I've always called it Dude Pogo. There's people who call it like Guy Pogo, and that weirds me
Yeah.
out.
I mean, it's like the lingo is gonna change over the next like a few years, right? Like since we call it Dude Pogo. And since we kind of both retired, like we're not there to like keep it up, you know. Thank you, Rhea.
Wait, the title has been updated to 1000 Zote % NMS? That was the first event. That's not.
Rhea.
That ain't.
Rhea.
Hold on. This is
Rhea,
Kronk.
look at the screen.
How are we supposed to get any? How are we supposed to bring in all of those wonderful Disney adults with our Emperor's New Groove themed speedrun if the title of the Twitch stream is not.
Exactly.
I don't know, pet the mods. Everyone appreciates the lovely mods and our restreamer for stepping in with some technical difficulties earlier. We appreciate everyone. I'm on
Wait.
mobile. You're forgiven. You're forgiven.
Did this lever get routed out early? Hold on, let me see.
Let's see.
Oh my gosh, it did.
It did.
I'm upset about that. I'm surprised that is that faster? Like, I wonder if it's faster to open green buff stack just for that lever. There's like no way. So
Like,
it must be something else.
is there? Yeah, are we coming through green path to get to another area with levers later? I don't.
Yeah, I don't see the use of it, but you know, I guess we get to find out along the way.
We'll learn together.
Yeah, we learn together. We can tell we're super prepared for this. I know it's kind of interesting because, like, I mean, I know the route I ran, and it's cool to see the differences.
Mm-hmm. This run still has a significant amount of darkness later, right?
Yeah. Well, there's no reason to go pick up lanterns, so yeah, I expect
That makes
darkness.
sense. Because I remember that being one of the first things that this category kind of did was get rid of routing in lantern. And I think the only reason it ever had lantern is because Quack was the one routing it, and she doesn't like dark rooms. And I can't blame her. I don't like them either.
Yeah. Alright, thank you, Ria.
Thank you, Ria.
Alright, so we have our runners going to Fungal. Definitely gonna see a few more levers now.
Yeah, those mantises, they really liked their levers. So
Alright,
there's
and we
just
will
a
be seeing the
bunch.
Yeah, this makes sense. So I expect them to get the bench, then go left towards Queen Station, and then probably after that warp, and then go towards never mind, they're going right first. What do I know?
Well, isn't one of the levers in Queen Station one that you can't open without claw?
That's true. It's just not what I expected. Alright.
We
hope
are
Rekka wasn't
showing
lying
off
to me
how
about the city
surprised we
crest.
are.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because like
I mean,
oh, actually, another
Is
thing
that-
is we used to get Elder Who as 100 Essence. So I wonder if that's been either replaced. Oh no, yeah, I think it's being replaced with Gorb. I remember this now. Oh, okay. So we're going grub first. Except we're not gonna
pass
save
the grub to the lever.
yeah, we just care about the crunk, and then then you backtrack. Okay.
Quado is like making mental notes. He's like, so when I do this later.
Yeah, exactly. Nice Epogo
Oh, nice
from Rekka.
Epogo.
Oh.
Bonk.
Sadly, that was a bonk for FF.
At least it was a bonk where he didn't take any damage. That gets frustrating. When you bonk and then also get exploded.
Yeah.
That stinks.
That does stink. Alright, so, getting our third leather here, next to Claw. 3 Kronks.
3 Kronks.
3 Kronks.
And then picking... Wait, are we
You're
not?
probably gonna see
Yeah, I was
Menace
gonna say.
the leather here.
Yeah. There was a point in time where there was early Mantis Lords in this category, but that was another, like... Another sad thing.
I don't think I ever ran it when that was a thing.
I think it was like
Yeah.
early first like couple runs of this category. It was like, let's do early Mantis Lords because it's fun.
Are we picking up Dash Master? We totally are.
Oh,
That's gotta
then
be
we'll have
unfortunate.
some schmoove. That'll be nice.
Yeah, I never ran this category with Dash Master, so you know, that's fun. Okay, and now we warp. Okay.
Dash
Yeah, this is
Master.
making sense.
Dash Master is such a fun charm to run with. Especially like we were talking earlier about 2021 being a big year for Hollow Knight in the adding 1.5. That was the one thing that 1.5 changed in a pretty significant way. Was that on patches older than 1.5, Dash Master, if you are playing on like analog or you're holding down 2 keys at once, and you're going like in a diagonal direction, Dash Master used to favor dashing down over dashing to the side, and now it favors dashing to the side over dashing down, which makes it significantly easier to pogo bikes and stuff like that. People still do it all the time on older patches. 1-2-1 runners, you scare me. But
That's funny. It's faster. It's faster to hit that lever there and then go through the next transition anyway, because
that's funny.
loadless times are overpowered basically. That's funny. So yeah, getting a bunch more levers here in Fungal. Picking up some relics too. I did notice that Rekka was overcharming with Dash Master, Soul Catcher.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, FF is using Dash Master. Oh.
Yeah, here we're doing the Queen Station to get this lever. I was like, why would they go to Queen Station? Unless if they can't open that leather.
So they're probably gonna. I expect them to go through the shortcut they just opened. Actually, this is interesting routing. Like no other category does this. This is kind of cool.
And you get like a lot of fungal content in this category.
I'm trying to remember like what other category opens the grub lever and then uses it later. I know that was like that's like that's meta in Suburka. So Looper is blessing random charm water as meta to open that one. Also,
don't say Suburka too loud. You're gonna.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna awaken the beast.
Yeah.
So the runners here are going slightly different ways towards City Crest entrance.
Wait, did you see that early control? Did you know about that early control?
Yeah,
oh my god.
I did that. So you can do a slight back there where you pogo the lever into the hazard respawn to get early control. See FF do it here. Yep.
That's so cool
That's
because
cool.
that bridge animation is so freaking long.
I know, of course Nyx never notices me do that, but you know how it is.
I don't, I can't be there for you all the time, Quado.
Alright, so we are going City Crest in the city. Oh, it's faster to... I don't think we mentioned bench warp, did we?
No, we did not mention bench warp.
Oh no, Rekka fell. Anyway, so the mods we're using are the Kronk counter. And the modded boards also allow bench warp. Just warp only. So it's basically faster than saving quitting. And it turns out for that hard save there, we saw FF warp there to save. Probably saves like less than half a second at a guess. But it's funny, oh my gosh, they both fell. They both fell.
Hilarious.
And Raptor's like the exact same way.
It's funny, Rekka took the elevator of shame and FF chose parkour as the option to get back up.
I like the spike tech.
I like the spike tech too.
Alright, so we'll be selling our relics here, getting another lever next to Lem. We're gonna see a bunch here in City. There's so many in Sanctum, so many in Left Side City.
Have to go through rooms that we call DLC rooms. The rooms have always been in the game, it's just that you can do a lever skip on 1-2-2-1 to get past these rooms and you never have to do this gauntlet. But since lever skips have been patched out and we have to hit the levers in this category, we get to see these so-called DLC rooms.
I will say, doing DLC rooms with like Dash Master, that's like a classic LP thing, like classic current patch.
Yeah.
It doesn't get more classic than that. It's like DLC rooms with Dash Master. It's a vibe. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Alright, going to Sanctum here. I'll have a bunch of levers as well as dive, which I'm pretty sure there's dive lock levers in this game. Don't quote me. Oh yeah, I guess the levers past dive lock, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean that counts.
Yeah,
that counts. Are there any levers now? Yeah, there's that lever. I'm like trying to think of like what levers are in like waterways and stuff like that. But like the horn.
Do you remember the classic Fluke Mom is a lever?
Wait,
that's ancient meme.
Why is Fluke Farm a lever? Because you hit it to progress?
No, it was Herm was running this and it's like autopiloted did Fluke Mom during this
Oh yes. I
Uh,
do remember that now. Yes.
That was funny. I wonder if you get flukeness anyway. I actually don't remember if I got it when I ran this.
Why would you? For bosses?
It's fast.
For
Yeah,
essence?
it's straight up
Yeah.
fast.
Okay.
But
Sorry,
no,
I have beef with Fluke Farm after HK9Y, so like I.
I don't think you do that. It's how to justify it.
Has the exit towards cloth, you mean? Oh, nice. Chilling up by the spikes. Show off.
I actually only recently found out that was the thing. People use it as a setup for the super early control, yeah, like early control, which is cool. Yeah, really, yeah. Nice by Rekka there.
Yes, very good. Imagine like going through Hellroom and then forgetting to hit the lever in the category that gets the levers.
Oh, that was a nice finish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, someone in chat mentioned that optimal route gets 5 charm notches now, which is, yeah, interesting. So we're picking up Spell Twister there. I assume at some point we're gonna have Shaman Stone Spell Twister as our 2 charms. And
Do we have
probably
any
picking
reason
up...
to go near Shaman Stone? Like, yes, for
Yeah.
bosses for essence, but like, do we ever go in that area?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure slides are required in this category because you need E-key for lever.
Oh, okay. You do need
So
E-key. Okay.
Yeah. So you do need
Alright.
to go there. And I assume we're gonna go there to get our... I don't know. We're gonna need Crossroads Sag sometime. So... I'm gonna go reverse blue leg into Crossroads.
That makes sense. Okay. I'm
Hopefully
following.
we do not die.
In my brain, whenever like we don't do a Blue Lake Shade Skip, I'm like, why would I ever go in that area? Totally forgetting that Sly is there.
Yeah, it's a good area, not just because of Shaman, but you know, Sly's important in like all those runs.
Thing with fake guys.
Yeah, unfortunate. At least we get to see this cool tech. So with Dash Master, you can do this cool, I guess, cycle with Soul Master phase 2 while he's doing the dives. I've never been able to do it.
Wash.
Yeah, wash. FF picking up dive 2. As Rekka's gonna be leaving Soul Sanctum, getting an extra lever here. Oh, is it? It's faster to reload that room, that's funny.
That's
I
funny.
didn't know about that. Yeah. That was a surprise. That's funny.
The perks of the loadless timer.
I know, right?
God, I love Dash Master movement. It's just so nice.
I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't actually tell if Rekka opened that that bench or not, because the stream froze for a second. That was unfortunate.
Yeah. The routing will continue to be a surprise to both of us.
But yeah, picking up this symbol key for Waterways trip later.
Waterways.
There are a few levers in Waterways. There's the Dung Defender one, so Dung Defender is required, which any good category, you know, should have Dung Defender.
Dung Defender's a good guy.
Yeah, and then also there's the Haunt Arena lever. And we're seeing base routing. I don't think I've ever done a category that does this, but it's kind of becoming a thing. I think there's like at least 2 categories that do this, where they use this this elevator here to get in Crossroads. So I guess I'm wrong about Reverse Blue Lake. That's cool though.
Like I never see that elevator outside of like, I don't know, certain routes of what, 3VF? Like when I have elevator pass in rando and I remember what it does.
Right, now we get Crossroads Sec. Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, so Nebula says LG does this elevator now, which is cool.
I guess it goes to show like how many why there needs to be Zoomers joining the community so that they can go, hey, the way you've always
why
done
do we
this
do
is
this?
slow. Yeah.
Right. But yeah, it's cool tech. I think people assumed it was like slow, because stacks are fast. But yeah, it's cool.
Cool
it's
tech.
Cool
It's cool
It is
tech.
cool
He
tech.
says he's riding an elevator. Cool tech.
Oh, we got Torbench to not use it. Yeah. When I ran it also does that. It's just for the waterways trip later, I believe. I don't think we want the bench yet. I think we want to go to Flubber first, I'd guess. Simply use it later. But yeah, up to 21 levers for Rekka. And there's gonna be more in Peak. Peak and City,
Peak
like,
has
the two lever places for sure.
Yeah. Peak has this one lever that we lovingly call useless lever, because
That
it
one's so
is.
troll.
I think it just guards like Geo Rocks essentially.
No, it's there just to troll like casual players, because like casual players will like probably die to it, like, and it's just for nothing. It's like it's like a couple Geo Rocks. We'll see it shortly from Rekka. I also find this grub is somewhat forced because of this lever here.
Yeah, there's some cases where it's just easier to get the grub instead of avoid the grub, and people who tell you otherwise are simply evil.
I like the people who are like super stubborn about it, and they'll even leave the grub. The classic is when you run all skills, and you go in towards D-Dark, and you skip that grub that's like somewhat forced, and just ignore the grub, hit the lever. That was a classic. That's how you know. That's how you like identify the true grub haters. Alright, this is another grub that is not as forced. And Rekka will be skipping it. Wow.
No, that's a shame, actually.
But also, to be fair, it's probably easy to make the cycle if you skip that grub, so there is actually quite a tight cycle now.
It would be hard to do both, but it's just such a testament of skill. This is the useless lever, by the way.
Yeah, there it is. That was clean by Rekka. You can very easily like take a lot of damage doing that. But yeah, clean. We also need to go towards this Geo chest. This Geo chest is the worst Geo chest in the game. For those who don't know, it is 80 Geo. I believe even the one after MMC is worth like 85, so even that one's better.
MMC is my favorite chest in the game.
That one's
like
I don't
MMC...
know if it's still in the 3 vessel fragment route. I assume it is. But that one's fun. But yeah, skipping D-Duck here. This route sometimes gets D-Duck. Well, it has in the past. Okay, so FF saved the grub. FF is a grub lover.
Yes, alright. FF, you are absolved of your sins. Rekka, you're on thin ice.
Are we counting Boulder chest? Because that is a 1 Geo. Yeah, I guess that's technically worse.
Yeah, Boulder chest and the junk pick chest.
Yeah, I think Weaverness is more. Anyway, yeah, we're skipping D-Duck here. It's just like it helps in some boss fights, but yeah, not necessary. It would only help with like Dung Defender and like Lost Skin.
And like making sure security so you don't die at the end of Path of Pain. Or no, you don't even have
That's
to
a
finish Path of Pain in this one. Never mind. I
Yeah.
forgot what category we're watching.
That's a good good backup by Rekka, not to fall in Dreamlights there.
Mm. The dark room
28
on
levels.
the way to like D-Dark / Resting Grounds is just so nice because it's just like all of
Sometimes
the
not
platforms
do it and
are
just watch someone else do it, you know?
yeah.
It's like, yeah, you go. You win.
All of the platforms are spaced so nicely for you to be able to do that. And yeah, you can also baby it with C dash, and that's fine too. Oh, nice fire bell.
Fireball. Fireball
Love Firebell.
tech. Yeah. Alright, go into crypts now. Think like this is just to get to right side, right?
Surely.
Surely. I wonder if we still do reverse blue lake.
Reverse blue
This would
lake?
be-
Looks
Yeah.
like it. I mean,
It's
we do
kinda
have to
funny
hit
'cause,
this lever right here.
Yeah, there's a required lever here. Oh wait, this lever into 0. Oh, this is tech.
Tech.
Actually, I think when I ran this, we just did 0 later because like this is actually pretty low equipment for 0. This is like bell twister, no shaman, 0.
Yeah. So I guess we're going to have Shade Soul because we need the lever behind it.
Yep.
Is that going to be all our damage? Damagios.
It's actually a fun fight, 0 with without shaman.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fight. Oh, reverse blue lake. It's time.
Time.
It's time.
We're like hyping up reverse blue lake when it's just a big long C dash. We like big long C dashes in the Hollow Knight speedrunning community.
It's like so much work to skip Grosmother, but I guess it's worth.
Allegedly worth.
Allegedly
You need
worth.
Shaman Zone, you need Sly. Steady body!
Steady body.
Steady body!
Steady body mention.
What?
It's for the charm.
For the charm. You're telling me this is Soul Catcher Steady Body Krong?
Nah, I mean, I'd tell you this next, but a lot of categories by steady body just for the charm notch.
I mean, I love that a lot of categories buy for the charm notch, but I always find it funny to see steady body men. For anyone who doesn't know, a little bit more, I'm just here to be a boomer today. More community history. There was a period of time where latest patch True Ending Run got a combination of Soul Catcher and Steady Body, and it was supposed to like help with bosses, but like also the whole reason you get Soul Catcher is just to skip text that you would get in Salubra that would take longer for you to menu there.
That actually is so funny. And then actually, was it that category that let us invent Soul Catcher early control? Because I feel like that kind of came to be around the same time.
I want to say that category was one of the reasons it was labbed. I think one of the only categories I've actually ever seen it used in is like NKG, oddly enough.
It's actually optimal for a lot of categories, but it's like kind of cringe.
Yeah, you have to get the right RNG for it anyway.
You can't get it screwed by it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anyway, heading into right side city here for Rekka. Also do a bunch of levers here, but I imagine I'm gonna make a pit stop first to get Shade Soul. Like, I'm guessing. I don't know. We're unlocking the sag. We're leaving. What are we doing now?
C dash. Like I said, we like C dashes. Big long C dashes. That is one of my favorite C dashes, is going up that that elevator and then charging your C dash as it goes up.
Yeah, this is actually a bit surprising to me because we don't have Shade Soul, right?
No.
So we're gonna be going through these rooms, which requires like killing this guy. Oh, nice left side climb there from Rekka. Yeah, I feel like I feel like you want to get Shade Soul before doing this, no?
This reminds me of old school NKG percent. Right? Because we used to go this way, kill that guy, and then get Norman like from this direction, and then we changed it.
Yeah, then got Winter Raptors. Yeah, what's funny about NKG percent is it still does the Grimkin on the way to Soul, Shade Soul. So you still have to do a Grimkin without Shade Soul.
That's so cursed.
Okay, the stream is frozen for me. It's still working on.
Works for me.
Just,
Are we going to lose you?
easier.
We're gonna lose you. Don't worry, I will commentate every single little thing that happened. We had FF do that C dash that I really like and pick up that lever by the fountain, while Rekka makes his way to. Is it called the elegant door if the key is called the elegant key?
I've never heard that word before. I've done before. Nah.
What do you call this room? right, because
Shade Soul room.
love key,
the elegant
Tower
room.
of Love. Like, what is this place? It's the elegant room.
That was decent fight by Rekka there. Yeah, I'm a bit surprised about some of the routing here, but it makes sense. It's just kind of funny, like, we get left side city and then, like, we go right side city all the way back to left side city.
Back to left side city, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you
yeah.
have to do that in a lot of categories anyway, because, like, Shade Soul, the fact that you have to go to P to get shop key, and then also have to, in this category, right, where our city access was through the normal way. Like, we don't get Sly until pretty late, so we have no way of getting elegant key.
Oh, you know what time it is. You know what time it is.
Tyrant time.
It's Tyrant time.
Oh, I love
It's so funny that
Tyrant.
we do this story. Yeah. There's so many things I'm surprised about, actually. Like, we do,
Yeah.
like, we do that city rename, and then, like, we have the other way around.
We have the other way around and, like, very little equipment. Like, I guess don't underestimate dive, like a shaman dive, you know, but it's kind of wild. I do like that this category still gets Tyrant. Relatively few categories fight Tyrant.
All of it's fine.
And
I'm sad because my segment for the 112 relay should have Tyrant, but it doesn't because 112 doesn't do Tyrant in Overworld. It's actually tragic.
that
It would make my segment actually perfect, but you know.
that is
I'll
tragic.
suffer. Yeah.
No, Tyrant was like Tyrant was my favorite part of the relay I did last year, 8Y.
I basically have your segment. Next, I don't know if I told you that.
I think I saw that on the spreadsheet because I was gonna make like some silly comment about like don't die to Fluke Marm, but it's not 1-2-2-1, so you can't mess up like the silly dive. So
I can mess up other things. It's actually like a bit scary, Fluke Mom. If I don't get my doubles, then it's like, oh. Actually,
yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. I had the easy Fluke Marm, I just messed it up.
Clean phase 1 from Rekka.
Yes, very cool. God, I love Tyrant. It's such a long boss fight, which makes it so much fun.
It's
Which
so
makes
fun
it
with
like
Squimmin.
just
The Squimmin's like
not-
actually like.
it is. I love a good Shaman Shade Soul into Tyrant phase. Has to be one of my favorite things in this video game.
Alright. That brings us to, like, what, 400 essence? Yeah. Like a quarter of the way there. Alright, so now, this is why we bought that bench earlier, is we use it to get Tyrant and then later go into waterways.
Into the depths. I'm just gonna watch FF fight Tyrant because I love Tyrant.
It's a great fight.
It's so fun. Until you get hit in the face by the orb.
It's just a mood, isn't it?
Wada, do you know if there is a photosensitivity mod for Hollow Knight?
Oh, I have no clue.
I don't know, because I feel like I remember people saying they had issues with like I've not really heard it for Tyrant, but I've heard it for Kingdom's Edge Hornet. With all of
that
the
actually is,
particles.
Yeah, it's like the worst room in the game. It's like sometimes I'm fighting her and I straight up can't see what's going on.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not-
it's so bad.
It's like, what's happening? Oh wait, I assume we do. I'm not. Maybe I shouldn't assume this, but surely Manus Lords is also coming up.
I would think so. For going this way to the Hornp lever, like what else is going to bring us towards like fungal?
Oh,
like
maybe not actually. Maybe I shouldn't assume such things. We'll see. We'll see.
Very clean and quick Hornp arena. Just like blink and you miss it. They're just gone.
Womp Arena got routed out of like 112, so you know, he'll make his comeback. Okay, we will see this routing. This is like old 112 routing, where you do waterways into Manus Lords. And people decide that wasn't fun, even though it's cool.
I can't believe people would do this. Who would do such a thing? Who would kill coming out fresh from the sewers and then fighting 3 lovely ladies? But like we said, Mantis Village just absolutely ridden with levers.
3.
Oh no, get it after.
Yeah, you get it after. So you got 3, and then we're gonna see 4 and 5, and then 6 in the last room. Actually, I think it's correct.
Sounds right. Oh, that's awesome. Getting those Shade Souls against the wall to hit both lords at once.
Yeah. I've never done that before. I should do that.
That's
cool.
sick. That's awesome. That's like the one thing that really stinks about Mantis Lords when they go to the walls is just like not being able to.
I was gonna say that if I was unfortunate though, because there were no dashes. You can get doubles in the dashes. They do it.
Yeah, the doubles are great.
One. But anyway, yep, that's another lever that brings us to 4 in Madness Village, and then the South 5th one.
And then we just boop.
Yeah, you just warp as soon as you enter that room. It counts once you've defeated the boss and then enter the room. So that brings us to 44. And FF is gonna get all the same levers.
Making our way downtown once again in the sewers to our favorite stinky night.
I don't know what kind of quick kill we see here. Nice second scream skip.
That's always amazes me how much Dung Defender can just kind of melt.
Yeah, I kind of believe. Oh yeah, we're seeing some doubles from FF there on the Mantis Lords.
Nice.
Nice fight them.
I also like the C dash out of Mantis Lords. It's really cool, clinging to the wall as it comes up.
I know.
Because as soon as they start to move, those hitboxes like go away.
I appreciate picking up the Stinky Charm from Rekka then. Not required, but
stinking
morally
for the love of the
required.
game.
Yeah, for O. Next, do you know who's coming up?
Who's coming up?
You'll see very soon. You'll see very soon.
Oh yes, of course, of course.
I feel like the category is made for her, you know?
It really is. Hello, Emilicia. Goodbye, Emilicia.
Sadly, didn't stop to talk to her. But
No,
yeah,
this is.
it's Emilicia.
I would have
Greatness.
stopped to talk to Emilicia.
Yeah,
for fun.
yeah. Didn't I swear I did that in my GDQ run. I stopped to talk to her.
Will you like totally not be friends with me if I tell you that I don't know if I saw your GDQ run?
Oh.
I don't remember if I went back and watched it because I was a bit busy when it happened.
That's tragic.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's okay. That was a funny scream skip from FF there.
Mhm.
But it gets it done.
Whatever gets the job done, right?
And now we're going to Basin. We
Bas-
need wings for this category, so
Yep.
even
And
though
the nice
Basin's
convenient
pretty
thing
levelist.
the convenient thing about needing wing is that the largest source of essence in the game is Lostkin. 400 question mark
Yep.
essence, and most
Yes,
of
he
the
is
other
400.
like dream bosses are only 300. Why Lostkin
He's
is
chunky
400?
now.
I don't know. Maybe they're more lore relevant because they're a vessel. I don't know.
I think it's just because Team Cherry loves us, because like it's like the easiest like
It is
in
the
your way
easiest dream
score.
boss, I
It's like
think.
it's just like it's like you love getting wings. It's like so good for bingo, because like if wings on the board, dream wheels on the board. It's like yeah, Lostkin time.
Oh, that was a clean Mullerk chip tech. I forgot to say hi to Emilicia on FF screen. I'm so sorry, Emilicia. Will you ever forgive me?
No, she's she's pretty strict.
All right, and we
That's
got
our
the trans dash.
Mm-hmm.
For anyone who doesn't know Hollow Knight tech and what it's normally called, trans dashes are when you trans your dash. When you dash into a wall, like some of your velocity gets pushed back in the other direction, hence transing your dash. And you can use it to get around some pretty funky geometries. We used to call that tech something different, but like trans dash is the only correct way to refer to that tech. So happy that's the name that kind of stuck.
Oh, okay, we've not died. Little scare at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, you get full healed when you go into Lostkin here.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing about broken vessels. You always forget how easy it is to just take damage to it because it does just kind of
it's
melt.
low-key like harder to fight, like well, easy to die to, I'd say, than Lostkin.
I agree. Though, are you going to be able to get the same like stun lock rotation without Descending Dark? Guess we're doing like a mostly, Shade Soul based fight for them.
Yeah, Shade Soul is really good. Shade Soul
That is a nice,
like deep, actually.
Yeah.
It is really fun. Recently, my casual friend asked me, who recently started playing this game, asked me who my favorite boss fight was. I think I said Lostkin, because yeah, it's fun.
You're not one of those basic people who's just gonna say Sisters of Battle like.
Nah, because I don't fight Sisters of Battle all that much, but I fight this fight like all the time.
Trying to think who my.
Yeah, I couldn't really think of it. Like I haven't thought much about it. He also asked me my favorite area in the game, and I didn't have an answer for that one.
When I was a casual, my favorite area in the game was Kingdom's Edge, and I don't know why. When people were like, Aspids are horrible and awful and horrible, I was like, are they? I just like was unbothered by them in my casual. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Then as a speedrunner, I'm very bothered by them, so it's...
It's funny that we used to complain about Aspids when like that's like the least like problematic enemy in Silksong. It's like Silksong enemies are like, what if Aspids like had like double health, did double damage?
Silksong. You know? Silksong made me like miss Hollow Knight enemies. Silksong, one of my least favorite enemies in Hollow Knight was the bellflies, the birds that blow up, because they're one of the only enemies in Hollow Knight that does double damage, and I would kill for some in Silksong actually.
Oh, more fireball. This fireball's so stupid. You don't even you just leave the room, go back into the room, Shade Soul, leave the room again, go back into the room. Like loses like so much time with loads, but loadless that is faster.
We gotta abuse the fact that Hollow Knight has very aesthetic loads that like fade in and out slowly.
Oh yeah, worth pointing out, both runners got the death skip there for Lostkin, where you load the dream. Well, I guess get out of the dream slightly earlier with a death.
I guess that is the one thing about Tyrant versus the other like base game Dream bosses, where there's no way to just like death warp out of it. Oh no! Oh, nice
Alright.
save.
It was calculated. It was calculated. Rekka had to do it for the content. Oh, this is tech, by the way. So instead of warping, we go back. We go back and we do glob. This is a new route.
This is so fascinating. There's no lever. There's no levers to be found in this area, but like, God, you can just.
I mean,
zoom with
it's just
dash.
faster than Elder here.
That's so crazy. I mean, I
really
guess
fast,
warp melts.
like 100 essence.
Yeah.
It takes
Yeah.
like a minute. It's probably like a minute actually.
No, I think we need to reroute this category. Actually, no Elder Who, no
No.
Gore, but we still do Blue Lake Shade Skip, True Ending Blue Lake Shade Skip.
Where's your essence?
Dreamdale. Galeon. We're ghost busting it, okay?
We already do Galleon. I hate to tell you.
Dang. Early Galeon, late Who. Hear me out.
Oh, okay. That's our death. Do we see
Will the Vengefly
skip.
cooperate?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is much easier if you're just swapping out afterwards.
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
As opposed to trying to go to Stag Nest or do anything
Yeah,
else.
as opposed
in...
to stag nesting.
Alright, FF, will you have to do the content pogo?
See, I think if you like lose focus for a second, it's really easy to like miss this. But yeah, huh.
I agree. I can't tell you how many times I've C-dashed over to that elevator in a run and just completely forgot when the elevator
It
shows
loses
up
so
and then
much
surprised
time
by
to
it.
miss too. Like you actually lose like 20 seconds. It's like so
It's
bad
so-
to miss it.
It's such a long gap.
Someone out asked how many levels are there in total. There are 63 in total. There are 56 in Overworld and 7 in White Palace. Okay, my stream is frozen again.
Oh no.
And then I went to look at the Twitch stream and it gave me an ad. So
Oh,
that's how I'm getting treated today.
you're supporting the Hollow Knight speedrunning community.
Alright, we have Dreamgate now, which is awesome. Dreamgate running is always fun. We had to get yeah, I guess now that we have Dreamgate, we're going towards Kingdom's Edge for Hornet 2 and King's Brand. There's a lot of categories too. It's like as soon as I get
It's
Dreamgate,
such an
I-
annoying place to go without Dreamgate. I'm trying to think of what categories limp back.
Oh, Old Schools does.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Old Schools is funny because they haven't does it without wings, so you have to go like the long way around.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, there's relatively few hard saves in Hollow Knight. It's like all of the Dreamers and like this Hornet after you pick up King's Brand. There's in Abyss. I'm trying to think if there's any more like actual. There's the door to City with City Crest.
The door.
The door. You know the door. That's a hard save. Dive is a hard save. I don't know, maybe I'm just like comparing it to Silk Song where I like died to a boss after picking up an ability and actually got put back to the ability and I went, whoa, I was hard saved. Like
Yeah, it's funny, like basically in my casual, as soon as I worked out, like I could save quit and I was like, I'm gonna be doing this all the time. That's when like all the hard saves came in. Like it was Abyss, I was like, oh yeah, I can save quit, nope. Avoid that, nope.
Nope.
King's Friend, nope. I was like, man, they hate me. Oh, well, speaking of Bellflies.
I know.
Because of one.
I feel like that was like a very prophetic comms curse by
that was
complaining
that
about
was on
Bell.
you. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
on you.
I'm sorry, FF.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't
Oh.
be healing beforehand.
Farming some soul off of that blue fly. I can't remember. Herm has a name for that blue fly. I don't remember.
Oh really? It's like
Yes.
ACN skip.
Yes, it's because of ACN skip.
It is funny, like the stubbornness of him, because like you can just go around. Like I'm just like, no matter how many deaths,
Well-
no matter like 5 deaths, 10 deaths, I'm getting ACN skip.
No, here's the thing. I haven't run ACN in part because of ACN skip, and yes, you can just go around. I have gone around. I've run categories like Zote percent where you're going, up through KE that way. But if you're doing ACN, you might as well do ACN skip. That's like kind of the point of the category. Yeah, VS is a hard save, but it's weird because it's a hard save that puts you on the bench.
The spell hard saves are not consistent in this game. Like the tier 2 ones aren't, but like out of the tier 1 spells, like Wraiths isn't. Well, the other two are, and one of them's like a bench hard save. It's funny. Anyway, like a lot of categories, right after Hornet 2, we're going to Abyss. This category, Shade Cloak is not required to complete this category. However, it is optimal because of Markov, and I want to say helped in QG too. Maybe it's a lie. Actually, no, I think we are. No, I think we're going Green Path into QG this run. So
we do have that Green Path stag. We have to make that lever. We haven't forgotten about that lever.
Yeah. So I think we will be using Shade Cloak to get into QG, as well as Markov. So it is optimal. You're forced to go here anyway because of the lighthouse lever. So yeah.
True. Forgot that that's a lever because it's a lighthouse, not a door.
Opens a light.
Opens a light.
It's like the only lever that just doesn't open anything. It's like, I guess there's like in Fungal there's like the bridge levers. Doesn't open anything. They just like.
Who decided that a bridge should be a lever? Who designed this?
I don't know. Speaking of Markov though, I think that's where we're headed now.
Yeah, it looks like it. Back to KE. It's always so funny that Markov is gated by Shade Cloak, because it's generally like, all right, time to go to Kingdom's Edge, and like, what do you need to go to Kingdom's Edge for?
Team Fury actually trolled us with their routing, because like, there's no way to make it nice, you know? Because like, if King's Brand wasn't a hard save, for instance, what you could do is you could like bench in King's Station, then like Dreamgate, like next to Markov or something before doing Hornet 2, and then it's like, oh, you could save quit and then Dreamgate, and then everything would work out nice. But no,
it would work.
You do this clunky clunky go into Kingdom's Edge, leave, get Shade Cloak.
We just have to 2-cycle Kingdom's Edge. Getting the Tower of Love.
No, it looks like Markov is not quite yet. Because we're doing this Tower of Love lever first. Which is easy to forget about. But yeah, there's a lever.
Okay, but if that's called the Tower of Love, and the key that opens it is Love Key, then what is the Elegant Key? What's that place called?
Tower of Elegant.
Why is Norman elegant? That's my next question.
Tower of Elegancy. Yeah, why is he elegant? There's nothing elegant about him.
Why is it just another Soul Warrior and not like? Why is that not where Soul Tyrant is? Like, I have so many questions. Wow, Markov just melts. I love that.
Yeah. Chase or Markov can either go really well or really poorly, and it went pretty well there.
Okay, if Norman isn't elegant, what? If Norman isn't elegant, why is he in the elegant place? Okay,
I mean, to be fair, the door is pretty elegant.
The door is pretty elegant. I also forget what the English text on the door says, like when you actually interact with it to tell you that it's the elegant key door. I think it says that the lock is elegant.
The lock is elegant.
I think so.
ACN. ACN is it stands for all charm notches, and the reason the skip is called ACN skip is because it was like the first category. All charm notches was the first category that did that skip. And the skip we're talking about.
That ACN is the first category ever, and I'm like, that would be wild if it was.
That would be wild. But no, it's what we call the wingless acid skip in Kingdom's Edge. So we saw runners do it twice, I believe, actually, which is kind of funny.
Rekka moving on to Failed Champ. Failed Champ is so fun when you have, was that Wielder?
Yeah, this one is good. Yeah, because like we have Dream Wielder, Spell Twister, which means like you can yeah, I'm off him, to be honest. Like, we saw that phase 1 go really fast. This does make the fight fun. So, are we probably we're overjumped. Which makes sense.
Yeah, because you're probably what shaman.
Yeah,
Twister.
it would be six notches worth, and we need 5. I think
I
we should
thought
do
having
color 1 to get that extra time.
some issues
That'd be
getting
optimal.
Markov lined up right to make him
Yeah,
to make him melt.
he can be a stubborn boss, but yeah, we got it done. Alright, both at
Markov
49
here, the #1 Dream Shield apologist.
I keep looking at FF screen on the top left and like I'm like, why can't I see the levers? And this is bottom left. I keep throwing me off. I'm like, why can't I see it?
It's in the wrong. It's not. You're not looking at the HUD all the time.
Alright, this is where we see it. This is surely Green Path into Kushi. Surely. This is what Ghostbusters does. Except it's like 10 times slower because we don't have C-dash, so you have to like dash across like all of Green Path. It's so slow. And that's how Kronk can.
Ghostbusters is so unique because it does not have C-dash. I love categories that don't get C-dash, but boy, and then you run those categories and you're like, I'm sick of dashing everywhere.
I don't know if you caught the Puzzle Galaxy I did yesterday. What made it kind of funny is the center goal is goal no one can get, right? That's how the rules work. And the center goal was C-dash, so no one can get C-dash.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's
yeah,
good.
yeah, that's pretty funny. And of course Wings is on the board, so like there were some skips involved. And also Isma's tier, so you know, there were some skips involved.
Just a little skips, friend.
Yeah, we'll skip these.
God,
Alright,
I
so
love
yes, it's
Wielder.
We're gonna see Jade Cloak into QG for Rekka. There are a few levers in QG. Like there's the QG Stag one. There's the one that we use for Flower Quest. Petrino one. It's also I guess this one here. But there's Mamu is also here. Mamu is very much in the way in this category, so that's a free 150 essence. No, Petrine is so nice with Shade Song. Look at that. Look at that.
I regret to inform that the Hollow Knight wiki does not say what the text on the door.
Oh,
Maybe I can find it, but
this is important info. Someone help us.
Wait, is it listed as a lore tablet? Nope. Points of interest.
And we're gonna be either dream getting or benching here. I'm sure of it. It's not. I don't know which one's which. Because the cool kids decided that dream getting here was better. Yeah, it's dream game.
Dreamgate. Also, Rekka has nice geo.
That's true. I'm kind of disappointed about that actually. That it was found dream getting there was like bad. Because like now it's like QG's. You don't have that free bench. It's almost scary. Nice QG arena there for Mecca. I feel like that arena was like the basis for Silk Song, you know? Like, that's like how it was written in the game. And they just like, they were like, what if we did this, but like everywhere?
What if we did this, but like everywhere? Shoutouts to people who actually run Silksong. You have a level of masochism that I don't, personally.
You know what's funny about that? So we saw Rekka just get that lever there. I bet that it's not actually open. Like, it accounts for the tracker. But I bet if we went back into that room, it would not be open because Rekka left.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you would think that the tracker wouldn't count it unless the flag that actually opens the lever I don't know. I don't know if Flib can explain. Flib, explain your levers.
Because typed in chat, world record pace, I think. Win. That's a clean, quick kill. Not Mami quick kill now.
Oh, FF is having a
Yeah,
clean
that's why
start.
it sucks that we can't bench her. But I guess what you can do is you can Dream Gate and save and quit.
Oh god. Even just like dancing with the, what are they called? Man-eaters? I don't know.
Oh yeah, and then we
Fly
see
traps.
Rekka here. Oh, apparently it's tech too. All right. Yeah, whopping, full healing, hitting the stag, and then Dream getting back. Maybe that's part of the round. I don't know. Anyway, it's time for darkness. So you won't really be able to see what's happening. But I believe darkness goals is Galeon into the Trampas levers. We don't actually need Trampas, but there are 2 levers next to it we need. Yep, clean fast room. Nice. Let's go drop. I don't do that room like that, but it's probably better like that. Oh, getting bullied by those husks. Those ones are annoying because you can't see them. They're random
Yeah.
in their position. Oh,
I'm trusting you for no. But good news, Galeon is right here. I was like, I'm trusting you to commentate Darkness because I never know what's happening in there.
Yeah.
It's scary.
I mean, it's actually pretty hard to know what's going on. Like, if I looked away for like a second, I would lose where we were.
Man, if I was ever doing a showcase that had Galeon in it for an anniversary event, I would 100% go and get the lifeblood above Galeon. No!
Oh no!
Oh, that's why you get the lifeblood above Galeon.
You actually calm cursed next.
I did.
Yeah, I was like, it wasn't looking good. Like we took some damage along the way, and then we didn't get all the doubles, and yeah, it's unfortunate. The good news is, yeah, Rekka dream-gated right before, which we can do because we don't need our dream gate anywhere specific right now. So it won't be that much time loss. As opposed to when Kuroshi died to Galeon that one time. Lost like 2 minutes.
It's kind of a in the middle of nowhere kind of boss.
Do you remember that, Nick?
When was this?
It was against me in the grand final of the Path of 20%.
Was it the grand final? I've totally
yeah.
watched that, but I don't know if I remember
that was
exactly what happened.
But yeah, in the second match,
ooh, FF having to actually fight Marmu because he missed the quick kill. No. Okay, we're fine.
It'd be really sad to die there because like we're right next to a bench, but like slightly optimal to like obviously do Marmu first.
Now the next question we must ask is Marmu round?
I don't know if we need to get into that. But yeah, anyway, yeah, no, Kuro died to Galeon, and when we did that route, it was such a bad death. Because it was like you respawned on like green path basically if you died there. It was so bad. All right, there's our 1800 essence for Rekka, and we have 56 levers. So all that's left is White Palace.
I wonder if we're going to see some Dashmaster movement in Palace.
We did see Dashmaster getting equipped. I also wonder if we're gonna get to see King's Mod skip. It was optimal when I ran it, so I assume it's the same. Oh, Darkening and Spikes there for FF.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, so if you don't know, if you dunk and spikes in a dark room, you respawn right at the start, no matter what. Unless you Dream Gate in. In which case you respawn at your Dream Gate. But yeah, so it's pretty punishing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the
the big
two
room.
runners see a C dash in two very different locations.
It's funny.
Oh,
we
it's-
actually don't have salmon equipped.
I was gonna say it's boomerang to
Unlucky.
the face.
Unlucky. That shouldn't be a big deal though. We definitely bench in Atrium.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're benching answer. This is probably safety bench.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the safety bench in Palace. What's cool is we actually get to see, like, we
Yeah,
don't
no-
have Shriek,
King's
we don't,
Oh,
not from Rekka at least.
yeah.
We'll see if FF goes for it.
It probably is optimal, but yeah. I mean, if you don't know it, or you're like, no, this is like, yeah. Oh wait, we had 2 deaths to Galeon. Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Galeon is,
Galeon,
yeah, he's. Maybe this is optimal bench with bench swap.
oh yeah, with
But the one thing I don't
Benchwarp
like about
might be-
bench swap is like it makes kind of stuff like that. It's a bit cringe in my opinion. Like where it's like,
Here's-
oh, it makes it optimal with bench swap, but you know, it's fine. It's for a
The funny thing about bench warp is that you think it's like, oh, this is so great, it's gonna save me a bunch of time, and then you don't realize how much you rest your hands during a quit out.
Right. It's like, yeah, you're always doing things.
All right, now Galeon has been dispatched. I'm sorry for ever mentioning that there's lifeblood near Galeon. I
Yeah.
feel
You
personally
jinx
responsible
both these
for
runners
this.
somehow.
Because look, all I'm trying to say is that you can go get the lifeblood and then do a really swag dream nail drop onto Galeon, and it's really funny.
Nah, we gotta get these runners running like
Ghostbusters.
what's it? Yeah, Ghostbusters, where you fight Galeon without Shade Soul. It's like, yeah. I'll
Yeah,
train
now
up.
you learn the pain of Galeon.
He actually dies really fast with Shade Soul. It's like 6 Shade Souls maybe. Maybe 5. It's funny we don't do that warp, huh?
Yeah, I feel like I've seen that warp more than the atrium warp. Or the
it's
not
not-
atrium, the first room, whatever that's called.
Anyway, we do have to go through right atrium, yeah, because no Shriek, no VS.
Mhm.
So do have to go the long way around. That's content.
Hey, I really like these rooms in White Palace. I think that they're really fun. So it's cool that we don't skip them in this category.
Mhm.
Though I like this little skip right there. Boop.
Boop. Yeah,
So
it's
fun.
Okay, picking up a working stream now for FF as well, so I'm gonna see double White Palace pretty soon.
Love woke nail.
So we only have a few levers left for Rekka. It's gonna be the one in balcony, which I've definitely never forgotten before.
Nothing worse than like doing Path of Pain and like hitting the lever in the middle and realizing you're not done.
Right. I guess we get that bench. I remember like when I first got this category, ran this category, I got that bench and then like I found it so hard to go down from that bench.
It's so
That
hard to
I
go
just
down from
stopped
that bench.
getting it. But I assume it's optimal then. We'll see what Rekka does.
I want to know the tech for getting down from that bench because I swear it's the hardest part of this category.
This spray.
I love that the little wings into the dive. One of my favorites. Oh, here.
Yep.
Yep.
Small skip. Oh.
Yeah, let's go.
Good job from FF that first try. Kingsmall skip. Oh, you just that's actually pretty funny. You just go down the middle, you pogo, fall, pogo, fall. I think there's no risk in that.
I would like. Here
Anyway,
we
Path
have
of Pain time.
Rekka in Path of Pain. Oh,
Cool.
taking the little shortcut thing.
Yeah.
I find that
Actually, not
easier
the
than
same
going
time,
up and
but-
around.
Oh.
Personally.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, what sucks about Path of Pain is any dunks lose like a huge amount of time. Especially there.
Dunks can also potentially mess up cycles that the runners may be used to, too.
Mm.
There's no
There we
rando
go.
saw.
Half of room 1 done.
Oh.
Oh.
The hardest part of Path of Pain, just
Nah, that's
going
easy
up
to
a
do that.
wall.
If you like jump normally, like you dunk into the thorn, so you have to
Oh
like
yeah, no, for
purposely
sure.
do a little small jump.
I've also just gotten like accidental wall cling storage in like that last room, like or this is the same room, but like that little part so many times, and like dunked because of accidental wall cling storage.
Alright. Almost there. Almost done.
Oh, it looks like yep, and pull the lever, Kronk.
GG for Rekka.
GG Rekka.
I actually don't know if that's
And now
world
we-
record, Rekka. You can let us know.
And now we get to
So,
watch
yeah.
FF. Good.
GG. Yeah. It's 41 seconds off. Okay. So pretty close.
Yeah. Good run for a marathon.
Yeah. Oh, that was a clean version of that skip from FF.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Sorry, I think Nyx had some comp versus this run, so.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
blame
I'm
Nyx.
sorry. It's my fault. Oh, that was
I
almost
was
so
gonna
clean.
say that, yeah, I was like, oh, that was looking so clean, and then we fell.
I still hate that bench. I don't care what tech they have. I hate that bench.
I got to the bench tailless one time, that bench was like one of the worst on my tears. Bench is terrible.
Getting down this bench. See, they make that look easier than it is, I swear. I swear
They
that
do.
like they're
Yeah,
cheating,
actually,
probably.
actually, like, I've literally died trying to get down there before.
Both of
Those were
them,
fun
FF
to see that you
and
can do.
Rekka.
Yeah. Alright. Path of Pain time.
Path of Pain time.
Oh, they both do that
I'll
cute little,
both do the air stall.
yeah. Oh.
So
Alright,
many
alright.
less pogos than oh my, not landing a single time.
Actually, I've never seen anyone do it like that. That's kind of fun.
This is like Path of Pain, but the floor is lava. I mean, most of the
Now we
floor
touch the floor.
isn't
Nah.
floor, so
Okay. I
the
feel
same
like
dunk.
yeah, no, this is funny. Like both are on his dying daily and they're making the same dunks and Path of Pain. They're actually the same
We
run.
all
It's just,
know
like, delayed 2 minutes.
it really is. Testament to show that the Hollow Knight community, we struggle with the same things every time.
We struggle from same brain cell symptoms.
I mean, that's just true. Have you seen the Discord server?
There we
How many
go.
horses there are? Pull the lever, Kronk.
GG for FF too.
Awesome.
Yeah, great runs from both runners. Good to highlight the category. More people need to run modded categories.
Alright, looks like FF and Rekka are gonna be pulled in for interview. If can I do that? I can't do that. Nice.
GG
GG.
runners. Cool.
Oh well.
I can't hear.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry. Okay.
GG to both of
Uh,
you. That was awesome to watch.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have opinions. I mean, I'm pretty happy about the mid game. Like, I'm happy about the mid
Mhm.
game, but Sanctum was horrible, and we don't talk about QG. We don't talk about QG.
Yeah, I had a very solid mid game, I think, but the end game was very, very unfortunate, and then the early game was also very unfortunate.
I am pretty happy with my White Palace. Like, White Palace itself was not the best, but I don't complain too much. But Path of Pain was really good.
Yeah, that
that's
was a
good.
good Path of Pain.
Yeah, I mean, I had the dunk like at the beginning of room 2, but it was like, okay, whatever. I reset the room, and then I got exactly the cycle I go for in room 2, so I'm very happy.
If it means anything, both you and Rekka dunked in the same part of room 2.
Yeah, I
So-
was dunking there every time in my practice today. I knew that it was gonna happen.
You both dunked there, and you both died to Galeon. So,
Yeah,
Quado and
FF
I
saved
are
me with that.
Quado
'Cause
and I are
FF told me
sentencing
about
you
the...
to. Sorry, go.
Dream Gating Alien.
Yeah, FF told me about the Dream Gate at Galeon to save myself.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah, I mean, I was a lot more scared like of QG Arena.
Yeah,
I
for
was
sure.
terrified of QG Arena, but
Yeah.
I didn't really have an option. Like the option would have been save and quit, but then I would have had like 0 soul entering QG Arena, so I was like, okay, the only option is to go with 2 HP. And that sort of worked. Not really, but sort of worked. And yeah, for Galeon, I wasn't scared because I was like, yeah, whatever. If I die, I have the Dream Gate here, so I don't really care.
Yeah. No, that's
What-
smart. That's smart. But Quado and I are sentencing both of you to run Ghostbusters so that you have like really low equipment Galeon to train, obviously. That's the
I've done that in Forgotten Corners. In Forgotten Corners, we have only VS and no Shaman or anything.
Yeah, question from chat is the Galeon Dream Gate standard because the first death to Galeon is somewhat common.
Yeah,
It's just
I do
part
it
of the
every
route,
time.
actually. It's a shade skip.
Yeah, I mean, it's not common. I usually don't die to Galeon, but it's free, so why not?
Yeah, it doesn't lose any
risky.
time, so you might as well do it.
Love it. I love safety strats that don't lose you time. The best kind of safety strats. And I don't know where we are in regards to the rest schedule right now.
I'm checking.
still online?
Apparently, we have Flea
Yeah.
Brew % next with Axel.
Flea Brew %.
So that'll be fun.
Okay, and that was supposed to start. Okay, so
Okay. Well, thank you for commentating.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
episode.
thank you.
Yep. Yeah, thanks for the runners. You both did great. It was fun to watch. We got to talk about the history of Kronk % and meme runs.
yes,
Um,
a lot
to
of
encourage,
history of meme runs.
Yeah, model runs.
Right. So are we on air or off air?